Now we have one more fight before our main event. In the blue corner, hailing out of Russia, he's fought 12 fights and won 12 fights. His name is Vladimir Koshel.
So the penultimate fight of the night.
Vladimir Koshel is going to be putting his perfect professional record on the line here. He's fought 12 times, he's won 12 times. Weighing in 81 kilos. Fighting a Thai opponent. It's unusual to find Thais at that sort of weight. They typically don't come much more than about 70, 75 kilos.
So I collapse, I'm spilling these raps long as you feel them to the day that I drop.
Of course, very famous for fighting enormous fighters in K-1.
By the way, this fight is in the 81 kilogram division. And his opponent in the red corner, fighting out of Thailand, he's fought 80 fights and won 70. His name is Nguhaopetch Kiatyongjuth.
Thank you, far too kind. Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. So for one last time, I need y'all to roll. Now what the hell are you waiting for? After me, there should be no more. So for one last time, make some noise. Get him, Jay. Who you know fresher than whole? Riddle me that. The rest of y'all know where I'm lurking, yeah. Can none of y'all mirror me back? Yeah, hear me rap, it's like hand G rapping his prime. I'm young H.O., raps great today. Back to take over the globe, now break bread. I'm in Boeing jets, slow and spread. Out the country, but the blueberries still connect. On the low, but the yacht got a triple deck. But when you young, with
I'm looking at the Russian fighter now and thinking, rather you than me. But we'll see what he's got. He's never lost a fight. Won't want to start now. Russia has produced more than its fair share of good Muay Thai fighters over the years.
Yeah, real hotbed of amateur talent as well. Very strong in the amateur Muay Thai scene, the Eastern Bloc, or former Eastern Bloc countries.
The only recent fight that Sitsongpeenong has lost was actually a fight at the IFMA Amateur Championships, which I believe were held in Russia.
That's right, in St. Petersburg.
He lost to a Russian fighter, or certainly a fighter from one of the...
Mickael, who also recently just lost to Yokkao in the Thai fight finals.
Is he Russian? Is he Belarusian, I believe?
Belarus.
I'm told that, I haven't seen the fight, I'm told it was a controversial decision. Certainly the only fighter to beat Kem in recent years since Kem won the Isuzu tournament, qualified for Thai fights. At Muay Thai, that is, Kem has also lost a K1 match.
So one more fight to go now before the big match that everyone's been waiting for.
Told that Sitsongpeenong was not cutting any weight, that he's walking around at about 70.5 kilos for this fight.
Yeah, Kem, physically the smaller of the two.
It'd be interesting to see. I don't know exactly how much weight Yokkao has cut, but a lot of people were suggesting that he might have cut something like 5 kilos, might have rehydrated up to about 75 kilos tonight. If that's the case, that's going to be a significant difference. The first few rounds could be fun, particularly if Yokkao is concerned about his stamina. Does tend to fade a little bit in the latter rounds of fights, so he might look to make a statement in the early rounds, try and hurt Kem, bully Kem, use his size.
Very stylish white crew here we're seeing from Nguhaopetch.
Kem's camp feel that the longer the fight goes on for, the more it will favour Kem. They're expecting Yokkao to fade in the latter rounds. Interesting to see whether or not that's the case. Yokkao looking in fantastic condition for anyone who hasn't seen the photos. Really haven't seen him looking in this good shape for a long time. Nguhaopetch gets full marks for his Y crew here.
Few famous fighters in the crowd here tonight as well. To see Susdsakorn or Klinmee walking past. The other big name sponsored fighters by Yokkao. Over on the other side of the ring, Giorgi from Australia, due to fight Aikpracha Meenayothin on the next big Yokkao Muay Thai Combat Extreme show in Milan on the 26th of January.
Yeah, that's going to be headlined by a fight between Diesellek versus Saenchai. Diesellek, I've said it before, I'll say it again, has pound for pound the best haircut in the entire Muay Thai world. Nguhaopetch just firing off a couple of imaginary arrows. Vladislav grins at him.
Both fighters looking composed.
Maybe a slight height advantage for the Russian fighter, but they actually look very similar in stature.
Looks very determined, the younger Russian fighter, Vladimir Koshel.
Sometimes unbeaten records can be misleading, because in Muay Thai if you fight enough you will lose eventually. No one remains unbeaten forever.
It all depends on the standard of your opponents. Round number one. Nguhaopetch from Thailand in the red shorts with the gold trim. And Vladimir Koshel from Russia in the blue and silver shorts.
Flicked attempt to the head kick there from Vladimir, no real power on it.
Fast high kick there from Nguhaopetch. Right the elbow in there as well early on.
Aggressive start from the Russian.
Showmanship already there from Nguhaopetch.
Yeah, Vladislav threw a low kick which did land, but not with any real conviction, and Nguhaopetch answered.
Really going for it here, the young Russian fighter. He can't afford to showboat too much there, Nguhaopetch. He's got all the technique, all the skill, but he can't afford to leave his chin in and out too much.
Yeah, action really hot enough in the first round here. Both fighters going for it, that's good to see.
Pushing a big solid punch over the top and a hard left hook from Vladislav.
He's obviously determined not to let his opponent seize the initiative.
Nguhaopetch can't afford to take this fight too easy. Hard low kick from him there.
Yeah, two solid kicks coming in from Nguhaopetch.
Give it a high kick there, Nguhaopetch. Vladislav still standing in front of him.
Nguhaopetch with a clubbing right hand. Vladislav keeping his hands high.
Stalking forward, looking for the opening, Vladislav. Looping overhand right again.
1-2 combination. I think Nguhaopetch took it on the gloves.
Good skills, good movement already for someone of only 12 fight experience, Vladislav.
That was a really solid left kick there from Nguhaopetch. Vladislav blocked it with his arms, but he won't want to do that too many times.
Nice knee there, but good strength from Vladislav there.
I'm impressed by what I've seen of Vladislav so far for a fighter who's relatively inexperienced.
Yeah, a couple of good punches. He puts his punches together well. And he's not afraid to go forward and try and land them. So end of round number one.
It's fixing up to be an entertaining contest. Nguhaopetch is certainly not going to have things all his own way.
definitely doesn't look like a 12-fight veteran. Looks a little bit more experienced than that. I would imagine he's got a fair bit of amateur experience as well.
Yes, as Rob was saying earlier, the amateur scene in Russia is very big. A lot of good amateur fighters, as opposed to in Thailand, where there's very little by way of amateur competition. Fighters will start fighting professionally right from the start at a young age. Muay Thai here is really not the same as in other combat sports, where you have that infrastructure of amateur competition leading into a professional career.
So into the second round now of our preliminary fight before the main event, the big fight on the card tonight. Nguhaopetch from Thailand in the red and gold trim shorts. Vladimir Koshel from Russia in the blue and silver shorts. Big overhand right again there from Vladislav.
Answered with a solid right kick from Nguhaopetch.
Losing his balance there. Nguhaopetch just looks to content to soak up the attacks at the moment. Look for the counter. Stay on the ropes. Can't afford to leave his chin hanging out though. Vladislav already shown he likes to bang. He's looking for the big punch. Almost going through with a left hook there.
Vladislav, he's obviously got a hard punch, but he's not too wild. He's picking his shots carefully.
Not too bad with his kicks either. Some good body kicks from him. Difference though in power between him and the Thai fight is quite clear.
Nguhaopetch just pouring away with that jab. Just kicked under his checking leg there, didn't have too much power on it.
Nice low kick from Vladislav. Nguhaopetch in with a good body kick.
That was a nice combination there from Vladislav.
Yep, he's planting his feet
Spinning
there.
back elbow.
Nguhaopetch looking to trade. Again, that showboating. Nice body kick again from Vladislav.
Nguhaopetch just taunting him a little bit, but Vladislav is more than holding his own in this round.
Just up on the balls of his feet now, putting on a bit of a show now. Nguhaopetch letting the kicks fly a bit. Come out off the ropes now. Coming on the offensive a little. Nice sharp left hook from Vladislav. Going close again with that overhand right.
As they trade body kicks. Nguhaopetch pushing forward, looking to land the knee. The referee steps in to separate them. Not a lot of action in the clinch as they both cancel each other out.
Sharp straight right there from Vladislav. Back in Nguhaopetch onto the ropes again. Nice solid body kick, but Vladislav back in again there with that overhand right. Just southpaw now, Vladislav. Good left hook again.
Nguhaopetch has not been too active. Of course, it's only the second round, it's early days yet.
Going to round number 2.
Vladislav's corner just telling him to check after he's throwing the kick. I think that's good advice because Nguhaopetch has been countering his kicks very effectively with a kick of his own.
So round number 3 now coming up. Nguhaopetch from Thailand. Nguhaopetch Kiatyongjuth from Thailand in the red and gold shorts. Vladimir Koshel from Russia in the blue shorts. Vladimir with a sharp low kick there at the start of the round.
Vladimir just signalling, I think
just
there's
a bit
water
of
on the ring.
slipperiness on his bottom of his feet. Good body kick from him. Pushing the fight again in with a couple of good punches.
It's really Vladimir who's pushing the pace at this stage of the fight.
Nguhaopetch looking to just sit on the ropes, look for the counter. He can't afford to be too lazy though and get outworked. Looking for that overhand right again there, Vladimir.
Yeah, Nguhaopetch got out of the way of those fairly comfortably, but he needs to fire back with something of his own.
Showboating again there but after that punch landed, but you've got to come back with something as well. It's no good just showboating like that. A couple more solid shots there from Vladimir.
Yeah, almost knocking Nguhaopetch off his feet, just kicking under his checking leg, kicking out with his standing leg. Followed it up with a nice right hand.
Good body kick there from Nguhaopetch.
Body kick of his own. I think that left hand might have hurt him.
Oh, lovely overhand right there from left hand, sorry, switch to southpaw now, Vladimir.
Vladislav got the bit between his teeth here, he's pressing forward.
Nguhaopetch, he really needs to start opening up with a bit more. He's landed with a few solid kicks, but is it enough?
A tentative performance from the Thai fighter. Showed all his experience there.
Still pushing forward again here, Vladimir. Strong performance from him so far. He's shown no signs of fading at all. Another clubbing overhand left there.
Nguhaopetch is keen to show that these shots aren't hurting him, but he needs to do more to answer with shots of his own.
Vladimir still pushing forward. Another good solid punch from him. Into the clinch now. The Thai fighter coming in low, just locking his arms, looking for a breather there in the clinch.
Low kick to the lead left leg.
Still working, still pushing for another solid straight left there from Vladimir.
Vladimir in the southpaw stance. Nguhaopetch's corner want him to start instigating a clinch.
There's end of round number 3.
Very good round for the Russian. Towards the end of that round in his corner, Nguhaopetch, his cornermen were just screaming at him, trying to tell him to move forward, start clinching. I suspect that would be the message.
Looking a little bit too relaxed for his own good so far.
Yeah, it's not enough to simply show that your opponent's not hurting you. You need to be making an effort to hurt him. This is a fight after all. Vladimir getting some advice from Houcine and Sityodtong. A lot of top Thai fighters now moving down to Singapore. He's got Namsak Noi also down there at Evolve MMA. Lam Namoon as well. Famous fighter a little bit before my time. Nguhaopetch Pun, another one.
So into round number 4 now. Getting a count there, I'm not sure what that's all about. There, all over, I'm not sure what's happened there. I think Nguhaopetch must have picked up an injury and the corner retired him there.
I'm slightly confused as to why the referee gave him a count. Is that standard practice?
just confirmation from one of the judges. Just that he can.
And your winner,
Nguhaopetch obviously picked up an injury.
Blue corner,
So we're
by
on
TKO from Russia, Vladimir Koshel.
So Vladimir Koshel from Russia, the winner there. TKO at the end of the third round. Not coming out for the fourth.
That would explain why Nguhaopetch had such a quiet third round. Didn't seem very reluctant to engage. It's the big one coming up now. This is the fight that we're all here to see. A fight that many of us thought would never happen. Been put together by Yokkao. Mania Pattaya and Yokkao has done a fantastic job to put together this card in Pattaya. Sitsongpeenong and Yotsonklai Fairtex, two of the most high-profile Muay Thai fighters. Both at very different stages of their career. Sitsongpeenong just seems to be coming into his prime now. He's had around half as many fights as Yotsonklai. Yotsonklai's been around for a while, but he'll want a big win tonight just to show that he's still a force to be reckoned with.